So today's video I want to make about guys with long hair, or how I had the idea for making this video because it's come to my attention that more and more people are, or at least towards me, like have, a lot of them have thought I was a girl because I have long hair, like I have ponytail and I get it. Everyone says, "Oh, little girl," or "There's the girl's room," or "You're in the wrong bathroom," or yeah. So thinking about guys with long hair, everyone, I get it. I have long hair, but really, I don't think it should be that like status quo or like the the thing for identifying genders like by the length of their hair. Like there are guys with long hair and girls with short hair. So I'm gonna clarify that the reason that you might see that it's most common for the gender norms to be like girls with longer hair, guys with shorter hair. The reason that is not in all cultures, especially like Native Americans, I think they always try to have their hair as long as they can, or like some religions like Sikh in India, like they're forbidden to cut their hair. I think, but like yeah, some people just don't cut their hair, and those include guys sometimes. Probably it's more of a social thing to for guys that have short hair, I know, but that's just because, like now, because of in World War One and World War Two, they were having all the guys go in the army. They cut their hair short because of lice in the trenches, or lice, bedbugs, fleas, whatever parasites. The hair, the thing was like, if you cut their hair short, they wouldn't be susceptible to the lice and stuff. But you gotta think that it used to be that guys were, it was actually a very desirable thing for a woman in a like partner for marriage. It made them more desirable to have longer hair because I don't know, it was just a thing back in the, I guess, pre-colonial days, or pretty much any time before World War One, World War Two. Like if you look at the pictures of paintings of pretty much anyone from before the Civil War, like if you look at Isaac Newton, George Washington, Beethoven, Mozart, Ptolemy, Galileo, pretty much anyone, you look at those guys from before, really, Civil War, like World War One, World War Two, they had long hair. It's like, that's how our hairs, like, it's pretty interesting how humans are the only animal with more hair, longer hair growing on their head than any other part of their body. Any other animal, it's like all the same. So I don't know why, at least in today's society, when we're not going to war and we're not in trenches, or at least most guys, the guys that aren't joining the army, that aren't spending time in trenches, I don't know why they need to cut their hair. You might not know that Genghis Khan, like in the days when the barbarians were conquering different parts of Asia, like when Genghis Khan tried to subjugate the people of China, first thing he did, ordered all the Chinese to cut their hair short. So, I mean, maybe hair is important, maybe it's not, but either way, like, there's no reason for me to cut my hair. I'm not going into the trenches. I'm not worried about lace. I mean, the only thing that's really a reason for me is because my aunt, like, when I started to grow out my hair, she hated guys with long hair because, I don't know, she just does. So my uncle, her husband, would try to make her happy by like my uncle would bribe me with $40 every year to get my hair cut. It said like, if you get your hair cut, I'll give you $40. And I did the first year, but the next year he said, okay, I'll do it $100 this year. And I said, no, hair is too important to me. It's like, I know there are stories of like the United States Army went around to all the Indian reservations seeking out like young men who were known to be like the greatest trackers and trappers and, you know, people that would be good for the army. They went to all the Indian reservations and like recruited all those young men, and those young men who were known to be the best trackers or whatever performed with flying colors in the like obstacle courses and the testing stuff, but when time came to actually do it, like be on the field, consistently the Native Americans didn't do as nearly as good as they did in the like obstacle courses and testing. They consistently said it's because like my extrasensory perception or my senses went away when I got the haircut, or when you cut off all my hair. So maybe hair has spiritual reasons, maybe not, but either way, it's like, it's natural. Like, why? I have no reason to cut my hair. I mean, I don't really swim that much. I guess that'd be a reason to cut it if you're on like a swim team or a row team. But so yeah, the real reason guys have short hair these days, or most do, is because of lice in World War One and World War Two. Like the army, it's all because of the army. So I mean, just go show that just because you grew up with something, just because, you know, it was how you were born into this world and how, like, your parents just said, that's the way it is because that's the way it is. Just because it happened to be that what you grew up with was most guys with short hair and girls with longer hair, doesn't mean it's like the natural way or how the world's supposed to work or anything. It's not like natural law. There's no written law that says guys have short hair and girls have long hair. I mean, if anything, it's a choice. But then again, not really, because a lot of people, like, guys cut short for like social status, or, you know, to fit in. So I mean, yeah, the thing about my aunt, how she hated guys with short hair, like, and whenever she sees my hair tied up, like in a ponytail, like it is now, or a man bun, or just tied back, and she says, I like your hair like it is now. Well, so it's not really guys with short hair that freaks her out, it's that she sees them with hair, or at least me with hair like down to here, where she isn't used to that. So it was just because you aren't used to it. That's why people get disturbed by these things. They're just not used to it. They didn't grow up with it, so they're not comfortable with it. So I don't know. hair, I think, is important. I mean, I'm growing it out to, isn't it kind of a cult when you kind of just have to, like, the social pressure or whatever is for guys to keep their hair short for whatever reason. So I'll leave you with that on hair, and yeah, bye.